What's up, guys? zzirGrizz here, and my first commentary on Black Ops. I know a lot of people have been asking me, when are you gonna put out some footage? When are you gonna put out some footage? Well, the reason is I want to learn the game myself before I go giving you guys any type of information or classes. I mean, yeah, I could run out here and just be like, okay, here I'm using, Steady Aim Marathon and Hardline Pro or whatever, but you wouldn't really understand why I'm using it. And I'm not really going to get into that a whole lot, I don't think, during this commentary. I'm going to actually make a more of a sniper's video, I guess, to give you an insight as to things that you can do, certain perks you can use to better off your KD, because it is extremely hard to snipe in this game, whether you're using variable scope or ACOG or anything else. But yeah, anyway, in this commentary, I'm playing Cracked Domination. This is one of the beta maps, and I'm using the L96 with a variable scope, and my perks are Hardline Pro, Harden Pro, and Marathon. I haven't got the Pro for that yet because I think you have to play like some Capture the Flag or something to completely unlock that. But yeah, my first impression on Black Ops, it is probably one of the best Call of Duties that they've ever made, either Treyarch or Infinity Ward. I mean, just in total, you know what I mean? You got the customizable titles and emblems, not so much the titles, but the emblems. I mean, there's some amazing things you can do. I've seen some crazy things that people have been putting on their emblems. People are very creative. They're so creative that they're actually, people are getting banned or suspended or whatever it is that they're doing. And I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, this game's rated 17 plus. I mean, you may not agree, and if you don't, I really don't care. But this game's 17 or over to buy it. So, I mean, you should, in my opinion, be able to put anything you want as your emblem, but that's just me, whatever. But I mean, there's a lot of things about this game. You got like theater mode, which is amazing. So people, that don't have PVRs or dazzles or whatever, they can send footage to their friends, show them like their most crazy shots. Like every once in a while, I'll go to like the community page and check out like the newest, tomahawk throws or whatever, depending on the title and what I want to watch. But I've seen some really crazy shit in this game, and it's really cool, from my perspective, because up until now, on the Call of Duty series, you've had to have some kind of a capture device, whereas now, you have that option of theater mode. So that is awesome. Saves your last 100 games. Another thing I like about the Black Ops is your kill streaks don't add up like in Modern Warfare 2. I mean, everybody had a problem with that shit. Everybody had a problem with the kill horse streak, the 579, or the 7, like the Harrier chopper gunner and nuke, and people just sit back with noob tubes and shit like that. Which they also got rid of one-man army, so that's pretty badass. And they actually kind of got rid of the noob tubes, Flak Jacket Pro. Well, I actually had I was thinking about using this for an epic fail, because there's a guy that I had Flak Jacket Pro on. He shot me with 2 noob tubes and like a rocket, threw a grenade at me, and I picked up his grenade and threw it back at him and blew him up with his own shit. And I was laughing my ass off. I was like, thank you, Flak Jacket, thank you, Treyarch. But, yeah, let's see. Let's see. Oh, and another thing that I like about Black Ops is the fact that, you can leave with the party, like you could back in World at War, which I like Treyarch. They did that back in World at War, but you couldn't do it in Modern Warfare 2, which is kind of a pain in the ass. You can be like, okay, everybody, I'm backing out, and it's just stupid. Somebody get up to go take a shit, you gotta wait on them to restart your lobby, so that's really nice. Then they, included the old game modes, like zombies and stuff. I haven't even played that yet. I've been so, in on the sniper and stuff. I just want to cut in here. I got this death machine, and this thing's got 499 bullets, and I actually run this motherfucker dry. So, I'm sorry in advance. Maybe I should have fast-forwarded this, because this is like 2 or 3 minutes of me just raping the shit out of people with the death machine. So, anyway. I will say like some dislikes about the game. The matchmaking needs to be fixed. It's fucking horrible. Trying to get in a room. What is it with this shit? I mean, we had this in Modern Warfare 2, where you may have a party of 6 guys or, 9 guys or whatever the case may be, and it always has to bring you in a room with 1 guy, no mic, and no friends. It's like, what the hell is this guy doing on Xbox Live? But if they fix that, I mean, just take it back to Call of Duty 2, man. If it can't find a party, you know, a full party, then just put us in a fucking room by ourselves. We'll make our own party, you know what I mean? Let people join off us, but that doesn't seem to be the case, and I think they needed to address that. Another dislike is obviously quickscoping. Like I said before in previous commentaries, I think Modern Warfare 2 with the Sleight of Hand Pro and everything else, I think that quickscoping was unrealistic. I don't know if I'd really say it's completely cheap, but I think it's a little bit unrealistic. But they've kind of, you know, they fixed that by not putting Sleight of Hand Pro on the sniper rifle, which I think is fine. You know, it's understandable. But the fucking bounce that they have for the variable and the reg and the thermal scope is completely retarded. I feel like every time I scope in, my guy's got the hiccups. I mean, I don't know if you guys feel the same way or not, but I hear that they're planning on addressing that and trying to find, you know, kind of a happy median in between, you know, like COD 4 quickscoping and, you know, what it is now. I don't know if that's completely true. That's just kind of hearsay. But hopefully they address quickscoping, because I mean, we don't even refer to it as quickscoping. Like in the end of this, I was actually thinking about saying, oh, you know, I failed my quickscope, but it's not really a quickscope because you can't. So it's just like, I failed a scope shot. I don't even know what to call it. But some other things, they have like in Search and Destroy now, you don't have a sound, you know, when you defuse or plant the bomb. And I'm kind of mixed on this. You know, some of me likes that because that way people can't just sit back and, you know, sound whore, but at the same time, I kind of like to sound whore myself. You know, with like throwing knife spots and stuff like that. But it's not like a huge dislike. It's actually almost like a mix. Either way they go with it is fine. It's just really struck me as odd because the first game of Search I played, I was down to 1v1, and I had the bomb planted. And I kind of walked away from it, and the motherfucker defused it. And I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even hear him. And everybody started laughing. They're like, dude, there's no defuse sound now. I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. So, let's see. I don't understand. I'm going to go on with one more dislike here. I still don't understand why they only give us 4 sniper rifles when they give assault rifles, you know, like 8 to 10 classes. You know, to me, that's a little fucked up. I don't understand why they do that. Hey, finally ran out of ammo. Boom! But, they give us the 4 sniper rifles. We got 1 bolt action. I don't know about you guys. I love bolt actions. I'd take 4 bolt actions over 4 semi-autos any day. There's just something about it. I love the sound. I love the feel and everything else. And every time that they put a bolt action, I think the reason a lot of us snipers like that is because, you know, the bolt actions seem like they have more power. You know, like the M40 and COD 4 seem like it had more power. The only one that didn't feel like that was the PTRS in World at War. And that thing just fucking rocked, man. But, I would say everything together, though, I would say if they would just fix, like, the matchmaking and find a happy median when it comes to quickscoping, I think if they did just, like, those 2 things, I think this would be, like, hands down the best Call of Duty they've ever made. And, you know, as of right now, I would put it right up there at the top as it is, even though that sniping... not only did they get rid of sniping or quickscoping, but they also kind of did away with sniping almost altogether. Because I played this game, I don't even know, I got like 1 day, 22 hours played on it as of right now. And other than people that recognize me, I haven't seen one other sniper in this game besides me. And if it is, it's like a, you know, like a level 1 or level 5 that's just, you know, I don't know. He just hasn't realized how bad it's fucked up. So hopefully they fix that. I think it'd be the best Call of Duty like out there completely. I'll go back to the game a little bit. Like I said, I'm running with Hardline Pro, Hardened Pro, and Marathon. And I need to get that Marathon Pro, man. But I hate fucking capture the flag. And shit's annoying. It's only annoying when you lose. That's one of those game types. But let's see, what have we got? Hardened Pro. And the reason I'm using Hardened Pro, a lot of people may not realize this, but what it is Hardened Pro is like FMJ, and then once you get the Pro, then as I'm getting shot, my scope doesn't bounce up. It kind of lessens the amount of flinching that your guy does as he's being shot. So the reason I have this on, not only, like I said, is for the FMJ, but if I'm at long distance and somebody's using a weaker gun or they're not hitting a vital point in my body, then my scope won't bounce up as much, so it allows me to quote unquote hard scope, or now it's just scope. It allows me to scope them. So that's why that's on there. And then I got Hardline Pro for a reason, and that is just because you know, with a sniper it's hard to keep your kill streaks up, so that takes all your kill streaks down. But once you get the Pro, that allows you to switch care packages, which I'll talk about later on in another sniping commentary, and explain to you guys more or less why I'm doing that. And yeah, that's about it. The final score on this was 57-9. Death Machine tearing it up, and I guess that's it. I will see you guys later.